1996, a lawyer quits his job, packs a bag, and flies to China to learn how toys get made. He's got no idea what he's doing, no factory contacts, no industry experience, really nothing. Just a feeling that he wants something different. 30 years later, he built one of the biggest toy phenomena on the planet. Yeah, that thing on your kid's bed or your own shelf. And then he walked away from that too. So here's the real question this one's about. How do you know when it's time to walk away from something that's still working? Stick with me because near the end, there's a detail about exactly why he picked this moment, and I think it's going to surprise you. His name is Judd Zebersky. Before any of this, he's a lawyer, 4 years in, and he's not leaving because law is failing him. He's leaving a perfectly stable, respectable career because he wants something else entirely. He spends 6 months inside actual Chinese factories, learning manufacturing from scratch before he sells a single toy. 1997, he starts Jazzwares in Florida. And here's the part almost nobody knows. 8 years later, his wife Laura sells her own practice, her own law practice, and joins him. She becomes president and chief commercial officer. She's the one driving the big licensing deals, Pokemon, Star Wars, all of it. This was never a one-person story. It never was. 2020, Jazzwares buys a company called Kelly Toy. Buried in that deal, Squishmallows, a plush line about to become way bigger than anyone saw coming. Then TikTok happens, and Squishmallows blows up. Part plush toy, part trading card, part social media flex. Over 100 million units in a single year. Toy of the year, 3 years running. Eventually, Jazzwares becomes part of Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway portfolio. Buffett himself said it straight up. Jazzwares is a gem. And Judd and Laura are the ideal Berkshire managers. Want to know why this actually worked for 30 years? Judd's own words. They are long-term thinkers. They care about leaders. They care about companies. We have always been the same. In the toy business, things don't happen right away. So we have always cared about longevity, not chasing trends, just staying patient long enough for the right one to hit. That patience showed up inside the company too. Jazzwares got known for shuffling people into totally different roles. Lawyers running operations, designers running sustainability. Laura's words. We offer to rotate people into other opportunities to help them become comfortable in new career areas where they can excel. By any measure, these two had built exactly the thing every entrepreneur says they're chasing. Products in over 100 countries, more than 1,000 employees. There's a side to this most people never hear about too. Judd set up something called Jazzwares Cares from day one, donating millions of toys over the years, partnering with Toys for Tots, Ronald McDonald House, stuff like that. Their biggest single give, over 500,000 Squishmallows handed out to kids' hospitals and schools just in one push. And personally, Judd and Laura put $2 million into a children's hospital expansion project near them, literally helping fund a hospital going from 4 floors to 8. They even had a custom plush made of the hospital's own mascot. So every kid admitted there gets one. That's not PR spin. That's just what they did with the money once they had it. Here's the detail I promised you, though. They didn't leave the business because it was failing. Nobody pushed them out. Right on the edge of the company's 30th anniversary, with things stronger than they'd ever been, Judd and Laura both stepped down. Same day, together. Their statement to the team, our gratitude goes out to the entire team, the Jazzmanians, for their passion, collaboration, and humility, which are the heart and soul of the company. Longtime COO David Neustein takes over as CEO, someone who already knows the company inside out, not an outside hire brought in cold to figure it out from scratch. So what's next for them? They haven't said. No new venture announced, just gratitude and walking out on their own terms. That's what makes this one different. Both times they chose to leave. First time Judd walked away from certainty. This time, both of them walked away from success. Together, the same way they built it. Maybe that's the hardest exit there is. Not the one forced on you, the one you choose when everything's still working. So, actual question for you. If the thing you built was still crushing it, would you even know how to recognize it was time to go anyway? Drop your answer below. I want to know how people actually think about this before life forces the decision on them. If you want the deeper version of this, real accounts of what actually happens after people walk away from something huge, I wrote a free book about it, After the Exit, and the link's in the description. That's living by design, not by default. Build your plan B, not just for your money, but for your life. If this one hit, subscribe. There's a lot more like it coming. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.